Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Severance. This is season 1, episode 7. And all I can say is, I'm going to take the ride, folks. You all reassured me that things will work themselves out and I will be entertained. So I'm going to take your advice and I'm going for it.
Well, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to be entertained, and I'm here for the ride as well. This show has been a lot of fun and a lot of thinking going on. What are they doing with those goats?
Take it easy.
I don't need anybody to let me know anymore to take the ride. I'm enjoying it. The further we get in the series, the deeper the mysteries have gotten, although I'm hoping we get more answers moving forward, but I'm loving it.
Is that McDonald's?
It is.
Not a sponsor.
It's better.
Good timing.
Yeah, I'm absolutely ready for these next couple episodes because I am thoroughly enjoying this. Because maybe I'm just deep diving too much. Who knows? I know a lot of you said in the comments it's healthy to do the deep dives, even if it amounts to nothing. That's probably my thoughts. Let's go!
Oh, this is a mess.
Hey, Bob, we are way behind on schedule, so I'm going to need you to get everything hooked up like yesterday. All this stuff needs to be done by tomorrow. Got to have it done.
Boss, I'm not an electrician. I mean, shouldn't we wait for the pros?
This can't be that hard. Couple plugins, couple wires. It's not that big of a deal. We do not have time to wait for the electrician, so just get it done. I'm counting on you, all right?
I'm counting on you. Oh!
Jumping jackrabbits, Bob, what the hell happened?
Oh, I knew this was a bad idea.
Bob's instincts were right, but his supervisor didn't listen. Now Bob's injury could be worth millions.
Wait, did you say millions? Who are these professionals that can help me?
Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client. But Bob is worried because he doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. Worry no more. When your boss puts you in a dangerous situation and you get hurt, don't settle for less than you deserve. Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you every penny. And the best part? It's completely free unless you win. But Bob feels conflicted. He doesn't want to sue his boss, even if the company hasn't paid him for the last 6 months. When you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing their insurance company. There's no reason to feel bad about getting the compensation you deserve. So if you've been a victim in a car accident, medical malpractice, workplace injury, or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you. Bob did, and he sure is thankful Morgan & Morgan had his back.
Who are you?
Come with me.
Good.
Yes,
Picking right up.
When are you?
How are you? Why are you?
Now remember, Broham's following him.
Did you just say Broham?
Well, Mr. Greener.
That was a classic car.
Broham.
What the F is with that outfit?
Oh, let's continue to go down.
It's
The proverbial
metaphor. They're
we're
going
down
deeper.
the rabbit hole.
You could have thrown away Petey's phone weeks ago. Why didn't you?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the one who helped your friend.
Helped? You mean reintegration? Killed him.
The procedure didn't kill Petey. If he had followed my post-op instructions and not simply run away at the first sign of sickness,
So you're a doctor?
I put that chip in your head, and I'm still the only one who can deactivate it.
Whoa!
What?
A defector.
Somebody went rogue.
Oh, that's who she was talking about. Got it. Gosh, so slow.
I hate that term, Minnie. So infantilizing. Then again, you've been severed for 2 years, right? So your innie really is still just a baby.
My innie lives his own life, and as a result, I get to live mine.
But he only exists because of you. For all intents and purposes, he is you.
And all he does is stay in one building.
Combs his hair differently, laughs at different jokes. Maybe he loves it, you're right. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he dreams every day about clawing his way to the surface.
Helly.
Yep.
But you wouldn't know. You'll never know. You brought him into this world without his permission, based on your own desire for emotional convenience.
Oh, that is.
And an easy paycheck.
We don't know if they get paid, Quinn.
You having a chat with someone, Mark? It's okay. I'm a friend.
Oh shit! Oh,
I thought maybe he was in on
that
it.
wasn't. Yeah, that's what the way he started off. I thought that was going to be a one-shot knockout.
No, just went casino on.
Yeah, look at that vampire bat.
Oh my God.
Honestly, it's the best thing that could happen right now.
Oh, she went. Yep.
If he goes back with this information to her,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to throw up right now. Don't.
Your DNA's in that.
Like he wouldn't have had a hair come out somewhere, eyebrow. I've watched Forensic Files.
Give me the phone. Petey's phone. Give it to me. I'll take care of this. Go home. Get rid of your clothes. Go now.
And don't just throw them in the garbage can.
Oh, I'll be in touch. It's gonna be okay. We'll finish what Petey started, Mark. Now get the out of here!
That was pretty clear.
be gone.
But I don't remember what way I took to get down here.
Dude.
There's fingerprints on the doors. She's like, your DNA, but he's touching everything. I'll let it slide. I just watched too much. There it is. There it is. I watch enough Forensic Files to know what's what.
Oh, then that clearly makes you an expert.
You can't get away with anything anymore, answer. Although we really don't know what year this is in yet, do we?
So someone actually put a comment in there saying that the writer, Doug, we'll have to pay
Yeah,
attention.
we discussed it.
Doug,
Doesn't want you to know
that it was kind of a vague answer. It's kind of in the now-ish alternative view.
because we saw his sister was like
Even with the
basically
age
using
of the
an
cars?
Yeah, because they
but
said
she
they
was using like an iPad.
Yeah, they mix the cars,
Or
and
she
the
had a
phones,
laptop.
and the computers. It's all
Because
different.
he has a
eras.
touch. He has a modern cell phone.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, and when
I'll have to forward it to you
There's
guys. It's
part
funny the way
where-
that he
when there's-
verbalized it.
Yeah.
when her sister's looking up the cabin woman that didn't really recognize her, she's looking on a laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was on a laptop, wasn't she?
And it wasn't one of the, and it
Laptops
wasn't, it was- yeah,
laptops
but,
would have gone back pretty
yeah, but it
far.
wasn't one of those big thick ones.
Yeah, I mean, back then it would have been like a.
The battery was this big on
Yeah.
it.
It's like a computer, but it's portable. Can you believe it?
Portable television studio.
These are the future. Who's the president in 1985?
I'm glad we had that kind of start because now I feel like we're going to start getting deep.
Yeah, well, that reveal that she was the one that put it in his head, and now she's defecting. Or at least her outies defecting.
No, I'm sure. Well, I'm not even sure.
Who knows?
I'm just going to bank on she's 100%
Out.
outie.
What if he really liked these clothes? He has to get rid of all.
Answer. Yes. I hope you never get yourself in this kind of situation.
I don't plan on it.
His blood would have been somewhere on the bottom of those boots. Now his blood's in the car. Forensic Files, folks.
What are you trying to say, Oak? This show's not so smart?
I'm saying
You let
she
him know.
says, go home and get rid of your clothes. If he stepped in blood, he would have gotten blood in his car when he got in it, unless he washed off his boots.
Might have.
Could have been dry, Dave.
By the time he got back to his car,
Guys don't watch Forensic Files. do
walking
you?
through puddles, through mud.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. Leaving it in the house, you're supposed to burn it.
Oh, my.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
That's right. She's still there.
where were you?
That's where I always get undressed.
Me?
Yeah,
Just,
I heard the car.
you heard a car.
A car.
Oh.
You're being weird.
Very, very weird.
Maybe it was just a dream.
I've been up for an hour and you weren't here.
Oh, there goes your lullaby.
Okay, just
Alibi. I said lullaby.
Lullaby. Your lullaby. I didn't even know what you meant, but
needed
Alibi.
to drive a little.
and take off your clothes immediately.
Are you okay?
Well, I mean, this is kind of a big deal for me. And, you know, I don't know. It's,
Do you want me to go?
Nope. I need you to stay.
maybe.
Wow.
I'm
Well
pretty sure
played.
this relationship's over now. Too many red flags for her.
You'd think.
Maybe he just thought the date was going well and he
Large.
expedite the process.
Large red flags. Banners. Giant ones.
You look troubled, Mark. Huh? Maybe we should talk later over a nice hot cup of lavender tea.
Easy, creepy neighbor.
Jack Frost certainly needs some new dandruff shampoo.
I'm gonna use that one. I'm sure it's gonna snow
Hey,
next
it'll,
week.
it'll snow in the next couple days, I'm sure.
Jack Frost.
Door goes open, door goes closed.
That's how I test my doors too. Minimum 50 times.
See if they're double pane soundproof. Oh!
Oh, I'm wondering if our
What's this guy doing?
He's just making
got
sure
a
it's working.
system.
This guy. I don't like this guy.
Hello, no, you don't.
Quinn over
the
here.
way he treated
I'm
our
only-
guy's kid.
You get out of here. By the hair.
Are you just a test it once kind of guy? And oh yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at those. There's the card. Is he going to find it?
Well, you'd think.
You should. Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, he was awfully close to that seat.
Well, at least he had his tie up. Plooch.
He's a man of professionalism.
Mr. Milchick, pleasure to see you so early.
Please sit.
Thank you.
I have something for you.
The missing 7199G, Oswald, will be so delighted. I too, am delighted.
Oh, good. Now we can focus on the final
Delighted
preparations
that we can,
without interruptions.
that we shall.
Excellent.
Shall.
May I?
Of course.
Outstanding. Wow. You've been a great leader to this department, Bert G.
Thank you.
You deserve something special.
Not another trip to the break room, I hope. Yesterday was quite enough.
No, not that. Something else. Stay tuned.
That
And
sounds
they
even
took him
worse.
to the break room.
Well, they probably took
Well,
them
remember
all.
he walked in on everyone there. So
Dylan G. Good morning. What the hell was that? Walk with me.
I got a kid?
boy.
What happened last night is called the overtime contingency. It's a safeguard we occasionally employ to remotely awaken workers off-site.
You never told us you could do that.
It's for emergency use only. And I didn't consult Miss Cobell because she's been so stressed.
The boy, was that my son?
He'd agreed to count to 1,000, which he then violated. I really wouldn't mention this to your colleagues, Dylan. This OTC is pretty neat to know. Understand?
Can you tell me his name?
Not knowing is probably for the best.
So now he knows that his Audi's got a son.
Hey.
Like,
I know this has been a tough quarter. I'm going to see about rustling you up some special perks. That sound good?
Just gonna try and buy him off with some more.
oh, now
finger
every
traps.
single. Can you imagine knowing every single day at work that you have a
Good
son
man, Dylan.
and sitting there
Good
all
man.
day?
No knowledge. Yeah.
Now he knows he has a son and just sitting
But-
there all day wondering what's going on in his life.
What has he
What's
done?
he like?
How's he in
What's- yeah.
school?
That's it for me. I'm
Do I
out.
play ball with him? Am I a good father?
I'm out right there. That's it.
Well, in the way this show crafts in what the corporate world does, let's get you a few new perks. You know,
So I said try and
Get you
buy him
some
off.
Flair for your vest.
The requirement is 12 flare. Quinn.
Take it with you.
do it.
Give me what I want.
All right.
He said he would know what to do with it. Let's see how long until he finds it.
Marcus.
Oh, shit.
Good morning.
Hey, creepy.
Good morning.
So you gonna frisk him?
So am I going to the...
I'm here to escort you to your desk. New protocol.
Sounds good.
Lead the way.
God, this late hallway.
Yeah, you'd be lost. It's so much fun to watch you. Just going in circles. I'm seeing you in the mines.
What can I say? Accept your will.
Come.
Why do you think Mark did it?
Oh.
Sever all the things you don't want to do in life.
At first, he tried to keep teaching at the college, but he couldn't.
Does he ever talk about her?
Not as much as I'd wish.
When my husband passed, I thought I saw him everywhere. It was just so hard. Does Mark ever think he sees her?
That was you gotta remember, I'm writing that one down.
You're
right.
Is Helly his wife?
I was just in the bathroom.
No,
Yeah?
she's.
Yeah?
We remember we saw the spot
Whatever
where she
happened
crashed.
to the soap labels?
Yeah. Sorry.
The soap labels?
Yeah. Shouldn't there be labels on the soap dispensers saying soap?
There's never been that.
We all know it's soap.
Seems like an O&D question.
Irv,
Don't do it.
No, we can't go anywhere. I mean, I get that you're worried about Bert.
Suppose he's being disciplined for our visit.
Suppose he is, thanks to you. If only someone had told you that going there was a shitty idea from the jump.
I know, yeah.
He's back.
What's this? It's an MDE.
She got to 75%.
Helly R. Please step forward.
The classic plugs on the floor.
Yes, well, it's been a tough morning on all of us.
Why for you?
And I thought a little frivolity would be just what the doctor ordered. Helly, please approach the MDE cart. Maraca. Excellent choice.
Should have gone for the castanets.
I choose Defiant Jazz.
Though this experience is in Helly's honor, I urge all the refiners to take advantage of the opportunity presented.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, it's giving the pizza party a run for its money.
I mean,
Popcorn cart. Who needs a popcorn cart when you can have a 5-minute dance party?
yeah, you go into a factory setting and try and see if this would work instead of pizza or donuts.
Yeah, but have you had the popcorn cart answer?
Yes, we had free popcorn Fridays every Friday. Got old real quick.
It's up there with Hawaiian Shirt Day.
Did they actually call it free popcorn Fridays or just popcorn Friday?
Free popcorn.
They threw free out there, huh?
They didn't do it the rest of the week.
Like there was, God damn it, free popcorn Friday. That's bad.
Courtesy of Valley Popcorn.
Oh, he's doing the hands in the pocket.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he found
Put
it.
that away. Put that away.
Oh, listen to the sound.
I think he's going to hit him. Oh, he's breaking through.
Get him off me! Get him off me!
Oh, he's biting him. Oh, what are you going to do now, sport? Oh, he drew first blood.
He broke the skin.
They've done it now, Dylan. I'm reporting this to Miss Colville.
Yeah, you want to go see her together?
Yeah, because remember, he said it was off the books.
Yep.
The music dance experience is officially canceled.
Thanks,
Whoa.
pal.
It's just
Hey, it's still sitting there. They could still play it. They just can't do the lights.
What is wrong with you? They can wake us up.
Yes, he told him.
Yes.
right off the bat.
Last night, after I went up the elevator, I woke up outside in my house with Milchick.
What?
I saw my son.
Oh.
And then Milchek pulled him off and it was over. Happened so fast, I just keep trying to remember more.
Jesus, Dylan, that's crazy.
That's not fair. But now I'm just supposed to have that in my head every day here. I never get to see him again.
He's not your son, Dylan. He's your outies son.
That's bullshit.
Oh,
He's my son, too.
Yeah, same thing.
This is good. We could
Yeah,
use
I
this.
never thought it. You'd never get to see him again.
We can find whatever they used to control it and, commandeer it.
Commandeer it.
Plus, the controls are surely somewhere we can't access.
Boom.
Like the security office? Is that
Greener's key card?
Where did you find it?
my pocket during the music dance experience? I think I must have had it with me when I came in today.
Why does your Audi have the keycard of our head of security?
Well, here's the thing.
I think it's time for a field trip.
To the security office where all the security guards work. Amazing. Yeah.
Who's to say there are security guards? I've only ever seen Grainer.
What about Milchek?
He can't be everywhere at once.
The whole line of
I know where the office is.
PD saw it during a fire alarm last year. He showed me. We can do this.
You're gonna, one, go to the source, rest, distract. That's the only way to keep Milchek.
Keep
busy. Keep him.
Oh, look at the way they walked out of there.
Look, if Milchek does show up, I got it. Okay.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, he ain't coming back. Well, I think Dylan will spear him. Oh, Irving's gonna go?
Wow, so 3 out of the 4 are gonna leave.
Hopefully this works.
Are they going to get an alert when the door opens? I mean,
No, remember it said it traces back to no one.
I know, but just a building alert. Hey, the door has opened.
Yeah. Hey, just installed it. Maybe the wiring hasn't been
No
installed.
cavalry yet.
Okay, it's a ways past perpetuity. Is it Irving?
Oh,
Where are you going?
I have to make sure Bert's okay.
all right, let him go.
He's using his heart, not his brain.
Well, that's actually a good thing, right? Because if they
Split him
Milchek
up.
sees him first, he'll go after him,
Yeah.
and then leave Helly and Mark alone. So, unfortunate but fortunate.
Oh, we're in it now, boys. It's getting intense.
First, when you're going like this through the bed, I thought you were doing the, are they reeling me in?
Oh,
Are you not reeled in at this point? Oh, fully reeled, guys.
It's this one.
There's no going back.
Can't go back, Bob. There it is.
Go. Don't even waste time. Don't be shocked. Just go. Did they get it right? Is this the room?
Weird.
Yeah.
Let's go, Belle.
She won't come here.
Yeah.
Nah.
oh, they're gonna be back.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Coleman has
Harmony, I
mustache.
was looking for you. Oh, no, I have the board here.
Right now,
Oh,
Doug Grainer
boy.
is dead.
Oh, whoops.
Oops.
The board wants to know if you knew he was missing and if you've spoken to the police.
Whoever killed Mr. Grainer is probably the same person who reintegrated Peter Kilmer.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And I would be happy to share my findings in person without intermediaries.
Wow.
Oh, I like the. You
The
can
board agrees
hear the muffling. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
and will be available to meet with you at the Egan Family Gala next week to discuss this further. Details to come.
Oh, she looks super uncomfortable, too.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to receiving them.
Oh, it bought our crew some time, though, didn't it?
Sure did. Now she's a little bit distracted.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
is it music?
Ah,
I got the melon party.
is it a retirement party? I thought I saw a sign that said bye-bye.
Oh,
Now, we never got a melon
gone?
party either.
Trackball type, switch type, flip type, fold. Boom. But I'm smart. That's why I have 3 times as many finger traps as you guys.
Very noble of you, but I think it's designed as a 2-man operation.
Great, I have the strength of 2 men.
It's not about strength. Yeah, see, there are 2 lever switches that you have to hold open during the actual procedure, and they're on either side of the door.
I can
So
do
who
it.
was doing it with our...
Yep, bye-bye, Bert. I thought I saw that.
How about a round of applause for the man of the hour?
Irving, get out of there.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's got a new shirt on. I wonder if he's got a bandage.
Goodbye, Bert.
Greetings, designers. And one refiner.
Shit.
We'll have to get those doors looked at. In the meantime, Bert G, this is for you.
Got the patch.
Hello. I'm certain you will remain with me in spirit in some deep yet completely inaccessible corner of my mind. I will never forget any of you, even though sitting here right now, I have no recollection of actually ever meeting you, no idea of your names.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I just want to say thank you all.
Anyway.
Congratulations. Good job, buddy. Bon voyage.
But if he's not going to work there anymore, Bert's essentially being killed.
Oh. When he went like this, you could see a ring on his finger to look at the watch.
You walk out of here with your memories. You carry them home with you every night. No one can rip them away from you, snuff them out like they never existed. Like you never existed.
That's enough. You will go back to MDR.
Mr. Milchick, please. It'd be so wonderful to have him here. Don't say anything more.
Oh. You know it's a lot to make Irving snap like that. Come
You
on.
can stay for Bert's party and support his transition, but only if you behave in a manner that brings no shame upon yourself, the founder, or his progeny. I don't know what's gotten into you people today.
You people?
What do you think you did? Oh.
Now, let's all say goodbye to Bert.
Any retirement song.
I hope you all will enjoy Bert G's Any Retirement Song selection.
Yeah, Irving, come on, get in here, get yourself some melon.
Good morning, yesterday.
Oh, some Paul Anka.
Remember, do you remember the times of your life?
I don't think any of us really thought about the consequences of these guys stopping working at Lumon and the fact that their innie is effectively dead if they do.
Well, the thing is now Bert, or excuse me, he has to live with every day wondering what outside Bert is doing, the outie Bert is doing. Knowing that he's still alive, he's just retired. He's not really gone, but he has to wonder what he's doing every day. Is he thinking about me on the outside? Does he know anything?
You mean Irving about Bert?
Irving about Bert,
yeah.
Because
Because this version of Bert is gone.
Yeah, that version of Bert is gone, but Irving will still remember.
Oh yeah,
the work Bert. So that's what I'm saying is that
we're having
when you create working relationships, especially intimate ones, that doesn't go away.
And all these incidents that are happening, it's not like they just wipe your memory and.
Will you remember?
Oh boy, this is gonna get wild.
Irving?
Nice to see you.
He's done.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Yeah! Well,
Helly's like, yeah.
You know her answer.
And he's definitely game now.
Well, now all 4 are on board.
It's
well, we got to remember too, assuming it's, within 24 hours of that incident,
he's
all he knows.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like a week went by yet.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Forget about the incident.
Getting lured in.
I like how you hold it bat like this.
So the folks can see.
Have you ever swung a bat at somebody? At anything, really. It didn't have to be at a person.
A ball.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's how he swung.
Choke up.
More of a bunt.
Hey,
Pretty much.
Third chance.
my phone.
Never mind.
Oh,
Right, yeah, come on in.
I left her phone here.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's great. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
Wasted.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
And I'm sorry for talking about her. No, it was too much. It was... Ugh.
You know what? You can talk about her. You can not talk about her. Whatever you want.
Okay, hold on. Watch this.
Oh, don't make it weird, dude.
It's already weird.
That's her?
Don't do
Who is it?
Oh, dude.
Why are they keeping it blurred? Show us.
Didn't show us.
Gone.
Oh my God. That is
Oak
definitely,
tuition.
that's definitely not healthy in any way, shape, or form.
Alexa, you know, we'll talk all about Gemma. She was great. She was...
Bye, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, let's punt on this one, Mark.
Oh my. Oh.
Neighbor lady gonna come out?
Or she's at least watching.
She was great.
Well, at least tape it back up for your sake, Mark.
All day through.
Show us. Don't do this and tease it.
That small
And cut to black.
You sons of...
They won't show us her face.
Across
Third attempt.
the way.
I feel like if this was the WWE version in Europe right now, we'd be like, oh.
My wife liked other people's dogs.
I'll be looking.
I love the teasing, by the way.
Holy shit.
Oh, it was the therapist,
Ms. Casey.
HR lady.
And I was not that far off. Oak tuition has entered the chat.
Not that far
That far off, you just said
Somebody
a random...
that he works with.
You said a random character.
You didn't
Oh,
say
that's
that.
so
I said
far.
Helly, somebody that he works with, though. It wasn't Helly, but it was another person he works with.
This is directed by Ben, by the way.
Yeah, it's Ben Stiller.
Holy shit. What a reveal.
Well, they showed it in the X-ray too.
Yeah,
Casey.
I guess we.
But I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
they
it's
had
not
that
like
in
we
there.
were doing it during
No.
the show.
Yeah. Wow.
What a
Wait.
reveal.
Did we even go to black after that, or did you
Yeah.
pause it when the... I'm like, losing track.
Well, yeah, that's how we...
David paused right when it hit there.
That's how we saw it.
Episode.
It was the...
Is there any
directed by
post-credits?
Ben Stiller.
Just to be sure. You never know. Some episodes might have them, some might not.
No.
Remember
Dude,
when
they gave us-
remember when Walking Dead had post credits with Morgan?
Folks would have told us, be careful of post-credits. Not one person has said,
No?
hey, post-credit.
Oh, all right. Apparently that's how it's going to be.
That's exactly how it's going to be. You know we
What
did.
an
already
episode.
started it.
What an episode. Look. Wow. I was somewhat skeptical of the way things were going so far this season. It was a good show, but I wanted a little bit more to keep me intrigued, and they certainly delivered here on episode 7. I mean, did any of you see a bat to the back of the head coming when you were starting Severance on whatever day it might have been? That was absolutely wild, and the fact that the woman who was going to take it, the chip essentially out of his head, is the same one that put it in there, as well as working with Petey. To me, that was just a massive reveal that we got. And this episode, I mean, they really kicked it into high gear for a show that had an incredibly slow burn. They really picked it up this episode. So many different things happened. Our team got really defiant, which the title, as we see it up here, Defiant Jazz. That was certainly
that was just the name of a song
no
that they listened
mistake.
to.
That's the answer instincts kicking in there. But nonetheless, this was awesome. We saw a different side of Mark here at the end, where he's all drunk and talking with Alexa the way that he was. Incredibly out of character for Mark from what we've seen from the previous 6 episodes. And again, the big thing outside of the taking out of our head of security was that I know obviously we spoke a ton about this series, in the wrap ups and kind of what our thoughts were and everything. But it really hit me in this episode where I don't know if any of us really touched on, and I could be wrong, if any of us really touched on that. Yeah, if you do quit Lumon or retire, that version of you that worked for Lumon is dead. And all the experiences, everything you did, everything you learned at Lumon, all the people you worked with, good, bad, or otherwise, that's all gone. That version of you no longer exists at all. And I know that I certainly don't think I thought of it that way. I just thought, oh, they've got to get out. They got to get out of this place. It's evil. Well, what happens to that version of you that's all it knows? You're killing that side of you. So just a wild twist that I didn't think of. And I was glad to see Milchek get put in his place a little bit this episode.
So early on in the episode here, something, no, not that, something else, stay tuned.
Yep.
And it turned out to be,
you're
retired.
You're being retired.
You're being retired. So, wow. Talk about, all right, well, we saw what you guys have done. Now we're going to do this. So that Milchek, I'm really fascinated by his character here and how much power he can wield without Cobalt being around.
I love seeing Irving snap on him like that.
That was great.
It was a great.
That was great
It was a
moment.
long time coming.
Yeah,
but because he was always a by the book character, and yeah, with the whole, the title Defying Jazz, they each had their reasonings now for wanting to. I mean, well, Helly from the start, you saw that with Mark. It's been a slow build for him to want to get out. Irving was always the one just by the book, but loved Bert and wanted to stay there with him. And once he saw that he was going to be gone forever, and like just him calling Milchek, though, you smug bastard, was smug. MFer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried to even clean it up and didn't even do well.
Soften it up a little.
And so it was great that, but then obviously we started off with Dylan because Dylan was able to look into his real life. He was able to see that he had a son. Remember, because when they would go to see Miss Casey, she'd be like, your outie enjoys long walks. Your outie but it was never anything personal.
Nothing specific.
It was never your son is flourishing at school or something. No. So now he knows he has a son on the outside that he essentially on the inside is never gonna see, never gonna get to know, never gonna know anything about him. And like even with Irving, where he was like, well, that's your outie son. Well, then it took for Bert to retire and be gone forever for then Irving to realize, wait, the innings gone forever. So they're, like you said, they're essentially dead and gone. But yeah, so we'll never see him again. And you have this, retirement video that, Bert is giving to everyone. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure, sure he had fun down there with you guys. I'm sure you guys got along great.
Is that a wedding ring though?
That's what I was thinking.
No, I don't think it's a wedding ring. It's got like what looks like a big sapphire in it, so it looks like it could be like a class ring or just a military ring or some sort of other ring. Because they're sorry.
Hey, some people do have bigger rings though.
But I mean, just usually for men, when it has a larger rock in the middle, it's traditionally that's not a wedding ring.
Well, you never can.
Man works there 7 years. They kick him in the butt and send him on the way out, and they give him a ring. That's hard times, baby. That's hard times.
They give him a damn melon party. That's what they gave him for his 7 long years. But a
melon party.
A great episode, and sad to see though Mark, because he had been not really drinking too much, but it seemed like anytime something emotionally disturbing would happen to him or being distraughting to him, he would hit the bottle, like we saw the first episode where he was late for the dinner. Or was that the second episode? Even meeting her, even the first date with Alexa, he was hitting the bottle pretty good until the last couple episodes. He was fine, but then you see what happens at the beginning of this episode. You understand why the next night he's back to the bottle. But now we have the 4 innies working together. It's going to be good.
Burn it.
Especially what Irving said. Yep. Burn it to the ground.
This show just keeps getting deeper and deeper and better and better. And now I'm wondering, the thing I'm wondering with Bert now, even just as we're talking through, I wonder if retiring people, now granted it's tough to say with Bert because of his age, but I wonder if retiring people, like if there becomes trouble at the office or signs of any sort of, reintegration or anything, we're retiring you. Because how often does this happen? How often do we see people become problematic at work, and do we just retire them before anything? And obviously there's becoming issues with a handful of workers, because it looked like the rest of the workers in Bert's department, we don't know what they have going on, but they're just, they seem like they're the compliant whatever, But yeah, we have our crew in Macrodata Refinement, who all four of them now, they're all pretty much it. I think the thing that hit hardest for me for this episode was Dylan. I mean, that's something you can literally never forget. If you had no concept of what was going on with your outie, it's like, yeah, you go through your day-to-day life, which is still gotta be, it's gotta be I mean, imagine somebody pitching that to you now. Well, you'll never realize it. Yeah, but isn't there another person? Like, you're essentially just selling somebody else, or another version of you down the river who knows nothing but work. And do you even know what you do for a job? It's like, hey, look, by the way, Oak, like, we're going to split your personal life and your other life, but your work life is you're going to be a professional bass fisherman. So essentially you're hanging out fishing all day. Okay, something that you would enjoy or whatever, but oh yeah, by the way, you're splitting you, and the other half of you, or at least the other third of you for 8 hours a day, is going to be doing something mundane and boring, but you have to make the decision essentially for that another person's life. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on like a complete stranger. Like, hey, by the way, all you get to do is work over and over and over, work and sleep, and you wake up and you work. You know, it's a messed up concept, but the idea that you would now have to go to work every day knowing that your outie has a son, you saw his face, I don't know how much he's going to remember it, but well, he's at an age, regardless of what age you're at, but like, I wonder how his day was at school. Do I have a wife? What is the relationship with the child's mother? I mean, are we happy? There's a million things.
Who's my mom? Who's my dad? Who's my sister?
There's a million things that would start going through your life, or your mind rather, about your outside life that you can't just shut off now. I mean, in order to make this successful, you would almost have to, it'd have to be something where you wipe their memory clean, other than how to perform your job every day, or have such a mundane job where you show up, oh, by the way, you're sweeping floors, here's a broom, do it. So again, the way that they make you think about, like, God, how much would that suck, And then, of course, the quote in the beginning from his sister, he basically did it out of his own desire for emotional convenience. But is it really? It was funny. I had a
and just real quick before I forget, because you brought it up about the sister, they had that whole conversation about some of the women possibly being severed during their pregnancy so they don't have to go through it. I mean, that's a whole wild thing that I think we kind of maybe forgot about.
It's interesting. So a good friend of mine who's always asking, what are you guys watching on the channel? You got to watch. He's like, just this weekend, he's like, did you watch the latest season of Reacher? I'm like, it's on the list. Well, what are you watching? I was saying, well, we're watching this show Severance. Well, what's it about? And essentially I explained to him, and I'm like, work sucks sometimes, depending on what you do. But for people going through bad personal shit, sometimes work is the distraction, right? Like, you have work friends and whatever. And it was like, well, imagine a version of you that never has to go to work. That would be great, right? Like, okay, great. But think about how many friends you have from work. Think about how good of a distraction work can be. And like, look, I've had a few jobs where I didn't love the jobs, and every job that I've had, even if I didn't love the job, I met great friends through it, lifelong relationships. And look, some of my jobs, when you're going through the worst of the worst personal stuff, some of the jobs can be the best distractions. You show up, you have other things to take your mind off the personal stuff. Yes, can it be hard having to sit at work? Hey, no cell phones. You're sitting there wondering if you got a text, trying to, thinking about reaching out to somebody. But man, work can be a great distraction from your personal life if things aren't great in your personal life. And imagine just personally going through some stuff, and that's all like, man, I got to work through this, and there's no work. So even the concept of not having to work, for as great as that might sound sometimes, like, I don't know that I would want that. Like, none of us really want to work, but if I have to, am I going to take the option to split those two? I don't think I would. I honestly don't think I would. I wouldn't want to have those memories, separate. Think about
once you're done, you're dead. That side of you is gone.
Think about something as little as this.
Work you.
Yeah, the work you is dead.
Think about something as little as a job where you might learn some actual skill. I used to do residential construction when I was in college, and just the building skills that I learned throughout my day at work. If you work in some sort of mechanical field or something, you work with computers. I mean, there's work skills that you take home. Even the interpersonal skills that you develop in work. There's so much of our lives that are just so deeply intertwined. The idea of chopping this in half is just the more you talk about the show.
For some, it's more.
And that's kind of what I realized, because it's like, I don't talk about this show that much outside of, us, having our conversations here, doing our wrap-ups, but I got into a deep conversation about the concept of the show, and he's like, oh yeah, it's a really good point, because it does sound great. Oh, what if the version of you never had to work? Well, that's great.
It'll be like a corporate dream. Are you telling me they can't take the skills that they have here with them if they leave our company?
Yeah. It's like, but so in any regard, this was just another episode that makes you think even more. And for me, it's like, wow, this writing is so good. I'm a little curious as to why the messenger is so nervous, right? Like, oh, the board wants to talk to you, but she's so nervous. She's so tense.
Usually she's calm, cool. And
like
collected
if you
when
were
she
just
talks
had to
them.
deliver, if you just had to deliver a message to somebody, why would you be
Natalie
so tense? Why is Natalie so tense? So it's there has to be. She knows that things are really bad. That's the only thing that I could think. And then of course
being in the middle too.
Yeah.
Being in the
She's
middle.
getting a board in her
person,
ear, and
then of course
Harmony is right up on her at this point instead of just sitting behind the desk taking it.
Just Cobell, Harmony. She wants to see this board, and that's why she made that pitch, because Natalie is saying what the board is saying, right? And it's just like, I want the board, not you.
Yeah.
So it's that awkwardness, especially when Harmony gets like this far from your face too.
Yeah. And before I kick it over to Diamond Dave, I joke about the Oak tuition, but I was like, well, what if his wife was Helly? Just because we have the question between Bert and Irving, but I'm like, what if his wife was Helly and they didn't know that they were married down there? And what if this company, look, we know this company is sketchy as fuck, right? So is it too far of a stretch to say that they would fake the wife's death to try to get somebody to agree to
see how they react, see if they can study them?
If somebody goes through some sort of severe emotional trauma, can that ever be shut off, right? Like, and I wonder if this is a big study of like, at what level of emotional trauma can we go through where somebody just shuts it off? And I wonder, because now they gave us and look, I might be just diving in way too deep, but they gave us just a tad bit with Dylan, but no mom for the child. And, they gave us
know of right now.
That we know of, and of course we wondered what was going on with Bert and Irving. Are they okay? I know when you say it like that.
Bert and Irving.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of what. Yeah.
So
their names in the show are very curious.
Well,
when you look
but
at their
okay,
first
so
and last
now
names, what they mean.
they have two people working together that, for all we know, they were basically married, right? And they see each other, not necessarily on a very regular basis, but I wonder if it's a test. And so I wonder if Irving and Bert are a couple on the outside as well. And who knows how many people there, if it's just part of the test. Look, I could hypothesize about this. We're already going long, thanks to Oak, but I'm going to kick it over to Dave. Look, guys, I sat. I'm not kidding.
All right, kick it over. Let's go before I get into it.
I had a very long conversation with a friend of mine about the show, just trying to explain to him. And we were just talking about the concepts of the show, even though he'd never seen it. And it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, sorry, we have to do these stupid little pauses now because YouTube in their little AdSense.
Drop it in there.
Whole another story. I'll complain about it on live or something. Anyway, with this, I'm going to go right to the ending in that reveal, because when he held up that picture, it was like it was intentionally blurred. And I'm like, God damn it, give me
5 times.
Give me the clear picture. But then they kept teasing it, right?
Put my thumb over.
So eventually, they wouldn't just do that without giving some kind of payoff. I didn't know if it was going to be end of the episode or if it was going to be the first thing next one, right? Just to kind of pick up where we left off, to give you like that big punch in the beginning, but a nice cliffhanger for the end, right? But I'm glad they did the reveal here. Was not expecting it to be any cast member that we've seen so far. So I'm curious now, what, from the accident, did the accident for Casey, she lose her memory? And now that's why she's at Lumon and doing all that. Part 2 of that is, if that's not the case, I want to know all the details from the accident to the now. Because how, on the Audi, Casey, how is she not trying to get back to Mark? Because we've heard multiple times now, right, that she's gone for a while now. So I'm curious where and how that was. Oh, you don't know who this person is at all on the Audi. Obviously, it makes sense on the innie, right, because of everything that's going on and everything they've shown us through being severed. And now that line makes even more sense. Excuse me. Does Mark ever think he sees her? And now it makes sense. What was it, 3 episodes ago? Either way, a couple episodes ago, where Harmony was sending him, Mark, on intentionally to Casey's office. So,
and the candle. Remember, she grabbed the candle and put it in there. That was one of her things to try to trigger some response on that. So
great call right there. Yeah, the candle itself too. So it's just like, holy shit! Like, what, episode 7 here, and we are getting the gasoline poured on now. It feels like, I mean, it should be, right? There's only 3 episodes left, but
for this season.
Of this season. So loved how they did that there. Loved the teasing as much as I complained, like, God damn it, they didn't show us. Absolutely love it because it's great stuff. For Alexa, I feel bad for her because we've had 2 major incidents now with Mark and her. She doesn't deserve that, but it's not like Mark's trying to do that intentionally either, right? So right now, it's probably not best for them to be in a relationship. And I know drunk Mark was all about it, but
I think she's got a bigger role than just a girl he happens to be dating.
So
there's way more to her character than just that, I think.
So your Quinstincts are telling you that she's not an actual like relationship person, that she's worked into this whole thing also.
Well, I just think she's doing more than just being, hey, the girlfriend distraction for Mark. I think there's more to her character.
Well, do you think here's an interesting question: is their outside life also part of a study? Is this all one big study? Are they using their outside life as a setup as well? Because
who knows?
Okay, so wouldn't Mark's if Mark's sister was there no funeral? Was there no body? Was there no anything?
That's what I want to know. Like,
and where does her and if her innie is driving and going to work every day, where's her Audi live? And what if the Audi accidentally ran into Mark's sister? Or do they just get rid of the Audi altogether? And now there's somebody who only lives downstairs. And here's my tinfoil hat thing. What if it's a military experiment? Follow along here.
Let her rip.
Follow along. What if it's a military experiment? What better job to have that has no outside feelings, no outside connections, no outside nothing than soldiers. Soldiers who woke up, went to work, did the job, didn't care if they necessarily lost their lives, weren't worried about family, weren't worried about anything. Or even RoboCop basically shows up to work, does police stuff, doesn't worry about a wife, doesn't worry about kids, doesn't worry about anything. Because you wouldn't really need that for a regular corporate job, right? Like, well, we need somebody showing up, punching numbers, who has no memory of a family. You might not need that. We need a data analyst or an IT person who has no memory of a family, no outside connection. Is that whatever? Police officers, soldiers especially. If you could have one profession where, hey, zero connection to the outside. We talk about superheroes all the time. That's your thing. That's kind of what made me think about it was Mason Quinn. If you're a superhero, you can't have anybody. Well, what about a soldier? What about a soldier who went to bed, woke up, had no outside connection whatsoever?
There.
I know what's out there, but this show's got me thinking in a way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Half human, half machine, all cop hero.
Yeah, and real quick too with with Bert.
The RoboCop tagline.
With Bert too, I didn't really think of the innie being killed essentially until they mentioned it, and then you reacted to it too. I'm like,
pretty much gone.
It kind of went over my head, but then when you reacted to it, I'm like, oh, like. dead, done. Like no more.
They had like Petey quit, but then there was like the first episode, Petey quit, and then the person before them, there was also someone else that retired. How come they didn't react? So it's because it's been building up to this. Irving didn't care about that person retiring. Just they're gonna live on their life. But now because he loves Bert. He doesn't want to see him go because now the person that he fell in love with is gone forever.
Well, think about even just the work relationships. There's a guy that I worked with for a few years that lives near one of the studios where I see him once. Hey, what's going on? Like, think about how great it is. Sometimes not so great. This person
told me he wanted to get severed from you.
I don't know. I saw somebody that I worked with for like 3.5, 4 years. I saw him outside of work like a couple weeks ago. I couldn't remember their name.
But did you still go up and be like, hey?
I was like, hey, I gave him the hey, man.
Hey,
good to see you. I
said, hey, guy.
Couldn't remember his name.
There's people.
Hey,
there's people I've seen at the gym for 10 years. Hey, what's going on, man? What's their name?
So,
I don't know. Man,
we've all been there. Yeah. Oh, well, we're getting to it now.
We're in it now.
Well, yeah, no, and this whole episode was great. I love at the end too the rally now of all four.
All four of them. They're
ready to burn it down.
Yep.
So that to me was a great moment. There was a lot of moments actually in this episode. So. Love it. And Patricia Arquette with her delivery, literally her delivery is it's crushing for her character. I don't even care like what her actual purpose is. Just keep giving me that delivery of her dialogue. It's great.
Oh, there you have it. Look, this show has been awesome. We're getting into it now, aren't we? All right. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.